In this video, we will examine a copper nickel tube with some extreme flaws in it, with the inside bobbin coil probe and an encircling probe, so you can see the difference in the phase lag. Now again, this is an extreme example, but I have a bunch of wide flat bottom holes in this cal standard. And the reason I had to use this particular cal tube is because my encircling coil is quite wide. And when you have a wide coil, it's not very sensitive to very small discontinuities. So a 0.052 inch hole is not readily detectable with a wide coil like this. So I had to use something with bigger flaws. So the first probe I'm going to test this with is an inside bobbin coil probe. And I'm going to push it in to the tube. And I'm going to go up past the last big 100% flaw that I have in there. So now when I slowly pull the probe back, there's my first 100% through-wall hole. That's like 3/8 of an inch in diameter. And what follows next are going to be some flat bottom OD holes. Now look at how much phase lag is there. They're like 150 degrees maybe. And then pretty soon I'm going to get another through-wall hole, which is lying over there about 35 degrees. And then as I keep pulling slowly, there's another OD. There is an even shallower OD. Notice the smaller amplitude and the increased phase. That one, see, another one. There's another through-wall hole. But the main thing I want you to note here is that the through-wall hole is set to almost 40 degrees. And the OD flaws have a lot of phase lag because they're far away from the inside bobbin probe coils. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is disconnect that probe. And I'm going to connect the encircling probe or encircling coil. Now hopefully it'll work with the same frequencies because that's what I'm after. Okay, let's just hit the null. Hopefully we can get a balance. Well, it's not cooperating. So the coil parameters are a bit different on this encircling coil, so I think I have to drop my test frequency. Just wide coils don't operate that well at higher frequencies. Okay, so that's a through-wall hole. So what we're going to do is I'm going to set that so that through-wall hole is also about 40 degrees. This is a big hole. Okay, now I think we're in business. So this is a little bit different frequency, but it's maybe comparable with this wider coil. So that's 100% through-wall hole, quite large. But the next flaw I go over is going to be an outside diameter flat bottom hole. Remember the other ones with the inside coil were over here like 145 degrees? Notice where this one is. I'll erase that 100%er. Okay, a lot less phase there, right? There's the through-wall hole right there. And then we just have some small OD flat bottom holes. And the reason that you're not seeing anything in the lots of phase lag plane is because we don't have any ID flaws in this tube. if we had any ID flaws in the tube, it would take a long time for the eddy currents to penetrate from the inside surface of the outside coil or encircling coil to the ID. But since we don't have any, all we have is flat bottom holes from the OD. Those are all very close to the coil. That's why everything is laying over there in the, with not a lot of phase lag. End of video.